Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 3-1 victory against Queen of the South in the League Cup Round 2 tonight. Not a vintage performance by any means, but we got the job done. It was a bit of a struggle to watch, to be honest, at times, because we never really got out of first gear, I don't think. I suppose at the end of the day, the name of the game was getting through the round, getting the victory, and getting out without any injuries, which we duly done. So, job done, I suppose, in that respect. Another big factor, though, I would have said in the way we played is the fact that it was 11 changes from the Ross County game. Yes, all 11 players changed. You could say it was a second string team, but there was still 8, if not 9, if you count King, first team players that were kicking about the first team in the starting 11 tonight. So it wasn't a bad squad by any means. It wasn't a squad full of youngsters. So that might have played a massive part in it in terms of just the way the team gelled tonight. But we lined up McGregor, Devine, King, Jack, Ridvan, Davis, Kamara, Arfield, Matondo, Ure and Sakala. On the subs bench were McCrory, Sands, Barisic, Fraser, McCann, Wright, Nseo, Lovelace and Stevens. So the first half we were in control, having lots of shots, lots on target, their keeper making a few good saves, but the full team being changed was clearly playing its part in the way we were playing. We were working away without really overexerting ourselves, which, given the level of opposition, kind of understandable, but given this is our second string team, I would have expected a wee bit more blood and thunder from some of the players to try and force their way into the first team, and to me, that's the big takeaway from tonight, is the fact that there was certain players in there that you thought would have tried and bust a gut tonight, that they never really seemed to do that. Queen of the South, to their credit, they were working hard, they were chasing down the balls a lot, especially when the game was all to play for, when there was 1 goal deficit. It was still all to play for. We did open the scoring on the 9th minute with Ure scoring, however. It was Queen of the South on the left. They tried to play a pass back. It was really a poor pass. Sakala, to his credit, runs and intercepts it. Good vision there from Sakala. Gets to the edge of the box on the left, cuts it to Ure, who has a 1-2 with Kamara and shoots it into the back of the net. Brilliant all-round goal, obviously from a mistake there, but it was good from Sakala to pick that up. Great execution all round, great 1-2 as well. And you thought, well, the floodgates could open now. It's only 9 minutes gone, but that didn't materialise at all, and it was actually Queen of the South that levelled the scoreline on the 17th minute. We were passing the ball on the near side touchline in our area. We cut the ball inwards to Sakala, who tried to pass it back to someone. I don't know if it was the keeper or this fictitious player, but he completely mucked it up and nips the Queen of the South player and hits a first time chipped ball over the top of McGregor and into the back of the net. Just a poor all-round goal. Very similar in terms of the pass-back attempt from Sakala there, much like their defender. It was a great goal, a great execution of it. I felt McGregor might have been able to do a wee bit better. I don't know if I'm being a wee bit harsh on McGregor there, but he just never even went for it. Maybe it was the TV camera angle making it look as if he could have when he really couldn't. I don't know, but that was one anyway. However, we restored the lead on the 24th minute and Arfield made it 2-1. It was Sakala down the left, a great pass to the on-running Ridvan, a lovely first touch to beat the man, gets deep into the box, cuts it back to Arfield, who shoots it in from about 10 yards. Just brilliant from Ridvan and Sakala there, and obviously a great execution from Arfield. So Sakala involved in all 3 goals there, so that's a bit unusual. Certainly Ridvan and Ure looking good in the first half. Ultimately, second half, be a bit more urgency, get the 3rd goal early on, and we can maybe bring on some youngsters, especially Lovelace. However, never really worked out that way. Overall, I thought it was a poor second half. It was never really in any doubt at all. There was plenty of possession, trying to work the ball towards goal, but no real penetration, to the extent that there wasn't really much to talk about at all. Queen of the South, their best chance of the game came on the 62nd minute when they were on the right side of our defence. They play the ball across in front of our goal and Devine swings a leg out and up and over the bar. So I'm not sure if he meant it, a bit unorthodox if he did, but it cleared the ball anyway, and that was probably the best chance Queen of the South had all game. On the 73rd minute, Arfield had a volley on the edge of the box, just wide of the left post. We made some substitutions on the 76th minute. Ure and Matondo came off. Lovelace and McCann came on with a shot on target by Arfield, but it was easy for the keeper on the 82nd minute. And the two substitutions paid off, because on the 85th minute we finally made it 3-1, and it was Arfield scoring. It was a lovely one-touch layoff, starting with Arfield out wide at the edge of the box, past infield to Lovelace, who holds it up, passes to McCann, who has a lovely flick to Arfield, who shoots it into the back of the net. Just a great incisive move there. And to round out the game, Sakala and Kamara came off on the 88th minute, and Nsio and Stevens came on. Stevens, certainly in the very brief moment, I think he had a wee chance there as well. So disappointing we couldn't get them on earlier, but when it was only 2-1, we couldn't really risk that one there, even though that Queen of the South really done nothing. Disappointing overall tonight. Again, maybe the changes had a big impact on that, but we got through the tie into the next round. So Dave and I were meant to be back this week at some point, but it's only taken 4 weeks, and Dave's social life has decided to wreak havoc on our scheduling already. So we'll be back, I believe, on Sunday. I'm unfortunately away at a wedding for the Old Firm game. It's just absolutely shocking timing that from my mate there. So I'm not too sure if we'll get to see the game or not, because we'll be travelling at some point. So I won't be back with a post-match. Dave might record one and it might be out later on, but Dave and I will be recording a main podcast on Sunday night anyway, so hopefully I get to see at least part of the game, if not the highlights anyway, and hope for a good result. So as ever, you can go to all our usual podcast outlets to listen to all the other stuff that we do. So thanks for listening, and goodbye.